to confess. Walls are closing in around us. Feel the tension rising all over my skin, like I'm falling now. Was it worth the fame? Was it worth it just to walk away? Trying to give you all I had, give you all I got, just to forsake. Ooh, I can feel it now. Ooh, and I can feel it's holding on.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Friday. It is April 4th. I'm gonna vlog a weekend in the life for y'all. I've honestly been struggling still. I'll link my life update video for you. I've tried to film 3 separate videos since my Cabo vlog, and I either start filming and then don't film again for the rest of the week, or I just have a hard time picking up the camera. Because obviously when you're sad or going through something, your first instinct is not always to just pick up the camera and have to show your face on a screen. So yeah, we don't have to get into that. I'm in a good mood today, and I thought it would be fun to vlog our weekend because we kind of have a fun-ish weekend coming up. We're gonna go to Round Top tomorrow, which is a city in Texas. It's an hour and a half north of Austin, and it's just got a ton of antique shows, really cute restaurants, shopping, etc. So we're gonna try to do that. It's supposed to rain, but I'm hoping it'll be a morning rain and then clear up type of situation. But then today I just have a meeting in about 45 minutes, and I'm gonna try to get all of my intro and outro videos done for my workout program before I hop on that meeting. And then right after that, I'm gonna try to get my workout in. We're gonna do a date night tonight at Maddie's here in Austin. And then, I don't know why I'm telling this out of order. I skipped to tomorrow, went back to today, and then on Sunday, I think we're just gonna go to church and hopefully do some organizing around the house. I feel like we both just have accumulated so much crap, and I really just wanna go through our house and get rid of things from the pantry, the kitchen, our storage closet, just go through it all. So a little bit of spring cleaning, if you will, but I'll take you all along with me. I just went and got my nails done. I feel like I'm always getting my nails done when I'm vlogging, but I have now switched to hard gel. Oh, this has been a journey. I found a new salon that I like that gets me in and out really quickly, and my nails last as long as the Russian manicure was lasting me. I just feel like for a while I was doing dip, and every time I would go, my nails would break. So I'm happy with this. I just did OPI Funny Bunny, my usual. Whenever I don't know what I want, this is what I get. I feel along with 90% of women who get their nails done. So yeah, that's where I was this morning. I just quickly got ready a little bit further because I need to do those videos and hop on a meeting. I also wanted to talk to y'all about my most recent read. Tell Me What You Did. This book is so good. It's kind of a longer one, 400-ish pages, and I'm already 230 pages in. I cannot put this down, and I just got it 2 days ago. So can't recommend enough. Obviously I need to finish it still. I just read The Infinity Between Us, The Summer of Broken Rules, and I think we already talked about The Wedding People. Loved The Wedding People. Summer of Broken Rules was cute. The Infinity Between Us was good. Kind of basic though. I felt like there wasn't a ton of character development. Well, there was and there wasn't. I don't know, I just wanted more of it, if that makes sense. So it was good. I think the author is newer, so that kind of tracks, I guess. But yeah, this one, can't recommend enough. I'm also on a kick of reading hard copies instead of, well, this is paperback, not hardcover, but you know what I mean, actual copy of a book versus reading on my Kindle, and it's just been really nice. I don't know, I can't explain it. There's just something about holding a book. Obviously I still love my Kindle, it serves a good purpose. Anyway, before I keep rambling any further, I need to get these videos done so that I can have them finished before I hop on the meeting, so let's go do that.
Holding hands and sipping shine, I wouldn't mind if you took all my time.
just let me know, and let's crush this final week of baseline. Okay. I always dread doing those the most, and I don't know why. I'm rewarding myself with my second coffee. I almost made it before those so I could sip on it during. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna power through these and reward myself with the coffee after. So I don't know if I've updated y'all on the new espresso machine. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's worth every penny. The quality is insane. It's the Jura E6. I will link it in the description below. Oh, I need to finish this. So this is kind of like what it looks like on the back end. But I'm describing like what to expect for the week in this video. This is the headliner video, and I have to find a thumbnail. Okay, well that's gonna be good enough. But basically I just went through, this is like the workout for Monday. I have all of my voiceovers, everything's input in the back end, but we do like a little description video.
Welcome to Quadzilla. As you can guess by the name, we're working on quads and glutes today. And
it just gives you a heads up of what to expect in the workout and like what equipment you need. So all of that is done, checked off the list. I need to do my team chat after this, but let's go make the coffee. This isn't very like revolutionary, but this is how I make my iced coffee every morning, or I guess it's an iced latte. I do a big helping of ice. I basically fill the whole glass. Next, I do about a half cup of whole milk. And then I do the Chobani cookie dough creamer. I like pretty much all of their creamers, but this one has been my favorite lately. Do about maybe a little more than a tablespoon. A serving size is a tablespoon, but I'd say I probably do like closer to 1.5 to 2. And then last but not least, the espresso. I made the mistake of putting the espresso directly into these glasses while the glass was still empty, and it cracked one of them, and I realized that you're not supposed to put espresso in a glass cup. This is different because it's like a glass mug. Is it different? I don't know. This one's like made for hot coffee. This one's made for juice. So I just feel like there's a difference there. I don't know. But then we pour the espresso on top. Then we give it a nice stir. I'll link these cups. These are the Anthro Icon glasses. I have way too many of them, but they just bring me so much joy. And then my neighbor actually gave us these straws one year for Christmas. There's a bunch of colors, and I always try to like match them to the cup. Here's a pink and yellow one. And I'm not sure where they're from, but I did find some on Anthro that are similar size because they're like perfect for these cups. So I will link those as well. I have 20 minutes until my meeting. I did those videos in record time. So I'm going to try to answer some emails and go through my team chat before I hop on the meeting.
There ain't nothing I've ever had that felt this right. We've come so far. What a wild ride.
Team chat done. I need to do some TikTok posts now, and then I need to send in a video actually still to my team chat, but I've replied to everybody who had questions. And I still have a few minutes before my meeting. I'm just really proud of myself because this whole week I've been dragging my feet to get stuff done. I have not been sleeping very well, and I've just not cared. I think that's like part of my grieving process, is it's been really hard for me to be productive for the things that I actually need to do, but I'm finding myself like being productive in other things that are still good, but like obviously like my work has a deadline to get done, and that's been the hardest thing for me is feeling like I can get those things done. So feel really good. Typically I like to have my ladder stuff done by like Wednesday, Thursday, and it has to be done before the weekend. So it's not the end of the world that I'm doing it on a Friday, but for me personally, I prefer to have it done sooner. So yeah, I'm hoping next week will be my week, my time to shine, but I've been saying that every week, so we'll see. Do you need to go outside? Let's go outside. Meeting is done. Now I'm gonna head to the gym, and I think I'm gonna train legs, and I'm gonna walk to the gym. I've been loving walking lately. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that it's just been like very healing for me. I've always been a walker, but I feel like once I started marathon training more, I just didn't have the time to walk as much as I wanted. So yeah, I've just been like walking as much as I can lately, and it's been so nice. so muggy outside. Look at my hair. I just like did the brush with the Dyson to make it straight, and it's like fully curling and frizzy again. I just have frizzy hair though, so it is what it is. I'm not complaining because I'm very ready for summer weather. I just came home to a package from Adidas. Where's the label? I'm working with Adidas for all of 2025, which is really exciting. Obviously not the best timing with me not running as much, but they've obviously been the most supportive partner of all time, and they just want me to take my time. And of course, I plan on running still throughout the year at some point, but yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. But the good thing is Adidas likes to focus on like the lifestyle type of content too, so I feel like it's giving me a chance to lean into that more. I do on my Nicole and Winter account. What are these? Adizero Boston 13. Yay, I'm assuming. Oh, I for sure will be bringing me, oh cute. Aw, save the date for the Boston Marathon activation, April 18th through the 21st. I think I might have told you all this already, but I'm going to Boston with Adidas. Not running the marathon, but I'm running the 5K. Wait, this is so cute, little backpack. Oh wait, that's not a backpack, that's a duster bag for the shoes. Love. Wait, these are gonna be really pretty. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're so pretty. I love this colorway. Wow. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing is they have like a squishier, I don't know what this is called, but this part around the foot and the ankle. The Boston 12s and the 11s don't have that. I'm almost positive. These are like my favorite everyday trainers, so I'm definitely packing these with me. I think I just said this. I am running the 5K. I'm gonna fun run it though with my friend Molly. So no pressure to hit a time goal or anything. I obviously have not been training for a 5K. I do need to do that eventually if I wanna like, you know, progress in longer distances. You need to train the shorter distances too, but now is not the time. I don't know if I'm allowed to show these yet, so they might be blurred out by the time I post this video. I'm actually very excited. This will be my first trip. Well, that's a lie. Alec and I went to Cabo after everything happened, but this will be my first solo trip and my first work trip since everything went down, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little anxious to be away from Alec because I feel like he has just been my like everything through all of this. He's really kept me afloat, but I'll have Aaron, I'll have Molly, I'll have like good friends in Boston with me, so I'm not terribly anxious about it. I am still sweating from the gym. I included some clips. I did a lower body workout for my workout program, and I just swapped equipment. I wanted to go heavier, so I did like barbell, I did some machines instead of the dumbbell work that was programmed for today's workout. I don't know where else I was going with that. I'm waiting for some packages to come in the mail of stuff that I ordered that were supposed to be delivered yesterday and Wednesday, and they're still not here. Sad. I also wanted to get some pool time today, but it's not sunny, so it's a bummer. But I think I'm gonna read my book for a little bit. I am like fully back to work. However, I've been taking on much less. Obviously, like my ladder work remains the same, but I've been taking much less partnerships just because I'm in a phase of life of obviously like not wanting to YouTube, not wanting to be on camera, and I just don't want to commit to a ton of sponsored things when I can't even show up normally on Instagram. So I've been slowly taking on a little bit more, but this week I didn't have as much like filming and stuff to do, so I'm able to have like kind of like a half day on Friday, which is why you've barely seen me do any work today. I might start to get ahead for ladder for next week. I might go for a long walk. I don't know. I have basically from now until like 4:30, so I have like 3.5 hours to just kind of go about my day. Alec is golfing, so I just like to ramble. Like that's literally all I do in these YouTube videos, so oopsies. I'm making lunch. This is like a 1-pan chicken pot pie thing. I'll share it below. It's supposed to be with orzo, but we had like small macaroni noodles that I wanted to use, so I did those instead, but I'll leave the recipe. It's basically like the makings of chicken pot pie, but just all in one pan, and instead of it being like a biscuit or whatever, the noodle is the carb. Instead of using milk like the recipe calls for, I used cream of chicken soup, and then I used, like I said, the macaroni shaped noodles instead of orzo. And I did my chicken thighs shredded in the crock pot instead of doing rotisserie chicken. So I made this for dinner last night and I'm just having it as leftovers today for lunch. I'm gonna add spinach to this as well, just to get some more greens in. But I love making extra for dinner so that we have the leftovers for lunch. That's like the only type of meal prep that I really do. However, this weekend I'm considering doing an actual meal prep of like ground beef, chicken, sweet potatoes, or some type of vegetable so that I can make bowls throughout the week. Just like grab and go. I think this is still good. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? I really need a shower, but my packages finally arrived. Have I told y'all this before? This is our box opener, box cutter. Alec thought it said don't tread on me and it says don't call me baby. First, I got a new pair of jammies because my favorite pajamas ever from Erica Wilson. I got them on Nantucket last summer. Not available on the website anymore. This is also like such a random connection that I'm making. Erica Wilson sells Roller Rabbit pajamas, and so I feel like they will be like on par with each other for the type of pajamas that I do like. And Roller Rabbit came out with this really pretty color and their like signature monkey print that I just really liked. Anyway, got a pair of pajamas. Super cute. I feel like this would be a cute gift for Mother's Day if you have friends who just had kids or have a little girl or a little boy, because they have matching pajamas for littles and adults. So if y'all need an idea for a friend that has like her first Mother's Day or something. I also got this hat. I copied my neighbor. She has this amazing hat that she wears on her walks that covers her face from the sun. And I was like, I have to have that. Where did you get it? It's from Glampwear. And I got it personalized, because why not? Oh, I'm so excited. Cute. Babe, do you like it?
Love it!
Look at that. I look like I am ready to go for a nice sunny walk. Come on. So next time you see me on the trail, I think it's so cute. What a fun gift idea too. Both of these actually. I just love how much shade this provides on the face. I'm all in when it comes to the sun. I'm not somebody who is like always wanting to be in the shade. I know it's not good if you're a dermatologist listening to this. Just trust me, I'm aware. I get my skin checked as much as I can, but I already feel like I'm screwed because my mom took me to tanning beds when I was in the 6th grade. No offense, Mom, I know you didn't know better. I do wear sunscreen, but I do want to be a little bit better about at least covering my face more, so this will be great for that. Thank you, Lily, for the inspo. I'm gonna recycle all this. And I'm gonna throw my pajamas in the wash so that I can wear them to bed tonight. I feel like I'm kind of weird about like other clothes that I get in the mail. I don't feel like I need to wash, like a workout set or like jeans or a top or whatever. I would never wash before wearing them, but there's something about pajamas that I feel like I want them to be clean, you know? Now I need to get ready for dinner, so let's go do that. Holy crap, I'm hot. I don't know how long I'm gonna last in this robe. I never really take y'all through like my beauty, get ready with me type routine. Well, get ready with me, yes, but like skincare, makeup, things like that, because I actually have really bad skin. I feel like this camera does a really good job of hiding what's actually going on, and it's not on purpose. It's just like, I don't know. I was very open a while back on Instagram about the journey with my skin, but I feel like anything you put out there, you're giving yourself, or you're opening it up for feedback from other people, and it's just like getting DMs of people telling me what to do when I've already tried it, or like when you don't have the full context, which I guess I've chosen to put my life on the internet, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm very red right now, but as I get closer to the camera, you can definitely see. And a lot of this is actually, my skin was looking a lot better, but going through pregnancy, loss, fallopian tube removal, hormones going crazy, I think my skin's just kind of like readjusting. That's why I don't really share much, because trust me when I say like you don't want my routine. I'm not open to suggestions right now because I've literally tried almost everything, and I don't want products. I want to heal from the inside, and I have done blood work and stool testing and all of that to figure out what's going on, and we have like a good idea, but we just paused all the protocol because I was pregnant, and I'm hoping to get pregnant again. That feels really scary to say, but I feel like maybe it's obvious. For my moisturizer, I use the Ilia Base Face Milk. I get everything from Sephora. If it were just a normal day of doing makeup, I would just do the tinted SPF from Tower 28. I use the shade Point Doom. I've been using this since, gosh, 3-4 years now, because I started obsessing over this right before our wedding, and we're almost at our 3-year anniversary. So love that, but since we're going to dinner and I want to have like a full face of makeup, I'm doing the House Labs foundation. This is 200 light medium neutral. So we'll do that first. And I usually just do 2 pumps on my hand and then dab. I feel like it's pretty good coverage. You can see my acne is definitely more muted. I really also don't even have that much acne. It's just like a lot of scarring. Well, that's a lie. I do have a lot of acne. But what you're seeing is a mix of both. I would say not all of it is active pimples. For concealer, I use the Creaseless Creamy from Tarte. This is 22N Light Neutral. I don't even know if I'm doing my makeup right. Like, don't take advice from me. I don't know if this is even the right order, whatever. This is just what I do. I do my under eyes. And then any of the bigger acne spots, I'll put like a little spot on. Why do people always do it right here too? Like, I do it, I don't know why. I think I should go out like this. Blend. I know some people like let it sit for longer. I feel like if I do that, it ends up like leaving the actual mark on my face. Like, this is pointless because it just takes it off, but you know what? We're trying. I'm trying to cover that light with my head because I know it's annoying. I want to play music, but then it gets copyrighted. And I don't want to have to pause it every time I talk. Next, I have I have Rhode blush, Toasted Teddy. I smile to find the spots on my cheeks. Okay, I feel like it's like really showing up in the camera right now, but I go in with bronzer after, so, or not bronzer, what is this called? Powdered foundation? Whatever the hell this stuff is, not bronzer. But I like do a base of that over my face. See, I literally shouldn't be even talking about makeup because I don't know what half this stuff is. I feel like I'm a girly girl in all things but makeup because I just like, I'm always working out or moving or whatever, so I'm not always doing a full face of makeup. So I've just never really paid attention. Next, brows. I just use clear brow gel. Ilia, again, I really like their products. I also stopped getting my eyebrows done over a year ago now. And they definitely don't have as good of shape as they used to, but I feel like I kind of like that they're filling out a little bit. And then I just pluck them obviously in between. I did get brown eyeliner and I really like that from Glossier. Where is it? There it is. I just do a line of this and call it a day. I don't even know if y'all can tell. I kind of look like a crazy person right now. Mascara is also Ilia, the Limitless Lash Mascara. My camera's gonna die. My camera died, my makeup is done. And then I got dressed. I'm wearing this linen top from Reformation, and these shorts are from Revolve. I wanna say they're Helsa, am I saying that right? I wish I could give you like a more full body view, but I'm gonna put my belt on. And then I think I'm just gonna wear these Chloe sandals. Also don't know why I even bothered with my hair because it's gonna be frizzy and all of 2 seconds. Flip my belt back around. I almost did just like a white pair of denim shorts, but I felt like the linen on linen was a cute vibe. Now I just need to take care of all of this. This is all of our laundry that was hang drying. It's like separated into piles of where it all goes, and now I just need to put it away.
Hop in my getaway car, let's go just for the night. Nowhere is ever too far, baby, all we got is time. A small town, run down, so let's run away from here. From the ghost to the coast, where everything is clear. Follow me, from the past into the future. We don't need any bags or any pastors. Let's be in the present, I don't wanna sweat it, I just wanna start all over. Just wanna start all over. All over.
A lot of people intend to dip it, but you actually just sip it. It's delicious.
Saturday. I just woke up a little bit ago, hence the hair and the jammies. Look at my braid, how it's like crooked. It's kind of a gloomy, gross morning. We were supposed to go to Round Top today, but it definitely doesn't really make sense to go if it's too rainy, but it looks like it's supposed to clear up after this morning. Let's see what Round Top says. It's also really chilly outside. It's like 60 degrees, which feels so good because, oh yeah, the rain is supposed to stop. It's just been really hot and muggy here this past week, so the cold front actually feels so good, so welcomed. It's gonna be 58 degrees tomorrow. It's gonna feel like fall. Dinner was really good last night. We got chicken and then steak, and we just kind of like split each other's, and then we had a few appetizers and some wine. Then we came home really early, and I went for a walk. Called my mom, was in bed by like 9. I read a little bit more last night too. I'm like, gosh, I think I have only 100 pages left. This book is so good. It's kind of spooky, but not spooky enough that I can't read it at night. I don't know, I kind of think it depends on like what part of the book that you're at too, but happy Saturday. Let's have a day. I'm curious to see where the day takes us because I feel like my husband's gonna wake up and really not want to go to Round Top if it looks like this outside, but we will see. I'm gonna read for a little bit while I wait for Alec to wake up, and then we'll come up with a game plan. If we don't go to Round Top, I'd be happy sitting at home all day finishing this book and starting the next one. Change of plans. We are not going to Round Top. I finished the book. It was so good. 10 out of 10 recommend. We're not going to Round Top. It's just like cold and gross. So we're gonna do some chores around the house instead that we've been needing to do. I mentioned yesterday this was kind of like on the agenda maybe for tomorrow, but just getting organized, doing some spring cleaning, getting rid of stuff, and so on. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take the cars It's not supposed to rain anymore. It's just like windy and cold. So we're gonna take the cars to the car wash. We're gonna go to Home Depot. We'll start organizing our closets, getting all of the winter stuff put into our storage unit and all of that fun stuff. So kind of a productive day. I already started editing this video. I also just got a package from Cool Down. Cool Down's launching the Nicole bra, which I'm really excited about. It's just like a little bit less bra than the one that they had before. It won't have the pocket in the back, but how cute is the back? And then the green matches their other green colorway. I'm gonna sneeze, I can't sneeze, okay. I love the little cloud that they have for their logo. And then it does say Cool Down on the front. Can y'all see that? So I'll try this on maybe later. This is a small. And then I didn't realize there's something with the shorts as well. I have these shorts already. These are like the new, are these the new version? Yeah, these are the new ones with the cloud on the back. So that's really the only difference. I believe these are called the Molly short now, but these are size small. I'm a medium in the flowier shorts. They have a zipper in the back for a phone, gels, etc. This launches, I believe, on the 11th. My code Nicole15 gets you 15% off. Once I have more of the line, I'll do a try on haul, either on Instagram or here. I don't know yet. It kind of just depends on if I can get this video up and if I have another video coming. But if it's not here on YouTube, then you can check out my Instagram, either at NicoleMWinter_ or at NicoleMRuns, and I'll have more to share from the spring launch.
I've had my heart broken in two, but something's different next to you. It's like my soul is set on fire, but oh, I'm starting to feel tired. 'Cause I can run, but I can't hide the feelings that I know I can't keep bottled up inside. And all I wanna know is, are you ready for the ride? What have I been waiting for? Oh, I can run, but I can't.
All right, we're making lots of progress. The good news is I'm like literally not even gonna show you all my closet because it's disgusting how unorganized it is. But mostly I just didn't have a ton of room. So now that I got all of our like winter stuff out of my second closet, I was able to move my shoe stuff to that closet where my running shoes have always been anyway. And then I'm just putting all of my sweaters and stuff in here. I'm hoping that this little diptyque thing will make it so that they don't smell terrible by the time I get them out next season, especially because I have some shoes in here too. But I made sure all the bottoms of these were clean. This box just smells kind of funky. I think that will help, but I'll just bring everything to get dry cleaned next season when I pull all of that out. Y'all, we have had quite the day. We're finally home. We did Home Depot. I came home and got all of my stuff organized. I can't even remember what I last showed y'all. All of our winter stuff is officially in our storage unit, and we got into a bad habit of not actually moving all of our winter stuff out, and instead I would just like swap stuff from between two different closets, and it just like made everything feel so cluttered. So it just is fun. Also, I think it's a good way to like make your wardrobe feel new again from each season. So there's like a lot of summer stuff that I never pulled out of storage and just had in storage bins under the bed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about all these dresses. So there is something fun about it, but it's just, you have to take the time twice a year to swap everything. So we just did that. We moved into a bigger storage unit. So we had to move all of our other stuff from the original unit to the new one. So it just ended up being a longer project than we thought. And then we were swapping out the cars at the car wash. We get them like fully detailed, so they're each there for like a couple hours at a time. And all of a sudden it was like 4:50 and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to go get your car, Alec, because the car wash is closing at 5. So luckily we were able to get all of that done. Now I'm hoping to go for a walk with the dogs. I'm so tired, but I want to get in some movement for the day. I honestly feel like moving around all of that stuff counts as movement. But I just still want to get some steps in and have like some fresh air. It's actually really cold out, which I was a little bummed about. I think I already said that, but I need to enjoy it while it's still here because we're about to be at 100 degrees before we know it for the foreseeable future. So I'm gonna bundle up and enjoy it. I was wearing biker shorts before and I just put on these cargo sweatpants from Lulu. They have a little pocket. And this is like not a cute outfit, but I don't care. This day definitely is different than I thought it would be, but it's for the better because now it feels really good to have all of that stuff taken care of. Good morning, happy Sunday. It's April 6th. Is that right? Wow, we're already a week into April. It is freezing in the house this morning, so I decided to do just a coffee, a hot coffee, instead of the lattes that I've been showing y'all lately. This mug is also from Anthropologie, I'll link it. That machine, you can just do the coffee setting. I also really like the Americano setting. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. But I'm gonna drink my coffee, read some of my book, and then I think I did tell you guys, I don't think I did. I started One Perfect Couple yesterday by Ruth Ware. I read The It Girl by her and I really liked that book. I haven't read any of her other books, I don't think. But we're gonna go to church in like an hour and a half. We've been trying an Anglican service. I grew up Catholic and I still do enjoy going to Catholic Mass, but Alec was not raised Catholic. He, I believe, was just non-denominational. We're trying to find like a common ground of something that we can go to with aspects from like both and enjoy it together. I also need to do a little bit of work today, but that's okay. Here's the church fit. Because it's so cold and we just brought all of our winter clothes to storage, I just kind of had to piecemeal something together. Having been raised Catholic, I was never allowed to wear jeans to church. Like we had to like fully dress up nicely for church. So this feels casual to me, but that's okay. There were people wearing jeans and stuff at this church the last one we went to. So these are just actually brown denim from Madewell. And then this top is like a long sleeve Lululemon, like it kind of feels like a Skims top. And then this trench coat is actually Lululemon as well. I love it. So yeah, and just my Adidas Sambas. Let's go to church.
Taking over, need to converse. Walls are closing in around us. Feel the tension rising all over my skin, like a falling now.
Like 2:45 now. I did my walk with Champ once we got back from church, and then I just actually got a head start on all of the work that I need to do tomorrow morning. So that feels really good heading into the week, already having some stuff crossed off the list. Now we're gonna head to Soho. Now we're gonna head to Soho for a little bit to read. Did you bring a book?
Oh, I forgot.
He literally said, let's go to Soho and read, and you didn't bring a book. Are you gonna back up? So we're gonna go read, and then we have family dinner right after that. I've also changed like 7 times today. Hello y'all, happy Monday. It is now April 7th. I'm going to close out this vlog. I can't even remember what I last shared yesterday, but I do know that I shared a lot on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday not so much, but that's okay. I hope y'all still enjoyed joining me for the weekend. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Comment below what videos you'd like to see. And in the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm showing up more on my fitness and lifestyle page at NicoleMWinter_, but I do still sometimes show up on at NicoleMRuns as well. We'll see y'all over there, and then we'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.